Not good at all. Getting ready to leave back to my home on the island. Hopefully we can get a couple more sales. This is off to a rocky start. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you for a fact that you made the right decision clicking on this video, because today I'm going to be building a brand new Shopify dropshipping business from scratch. And I have 7 days to make $1,000 in profit. Not just in revenue, that's profit. And remember, this is completely from scratch, so I'm not going to use any of my previous connections or products. I'm going to go straight to the drawing board, select a product, build a brand new website around that product, launch ads, maybe play around with TikTok ads, Facebook ads a bit as well, and hopefully secure a net profit of over $1,000 in a single week. I know this challenge is a bit ambitious, but I'm going to put it all on the line for you guys. Make sure you stick around, because I'm going to be walking you through my rags to riches dropshipping and e-commerce process in 7 days. All right, with no time to waste, we have to jump straight into this. So first things first, product research. We need ourselves a winning product. There's so many methods. There's spying on existing ads out there. There's going on AliExpress page and just scrolling about. There's using online winning product softwares. There's scrolling through my social media feeds, which I've optimized specifically for dropshipping products, of course. In terms of the product, you guys probably already know, I'm looking for a product that solves a problem. That's it, plain and simple. Now, it would be a bonus. It would be nice, of course, if I can market it creatively, if it looks really cool on video, if there's tons of great content out there online already for it, if I can make a solid profit margin, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, this product needs to solve a dang problem.
You're goddamn right.
And we need to make the offer so irresistible to the customers that they can't say no. But I'm just gonna toss on a time lapse and you guys can watch me do my thing. Alright, so I seriously just think I found a 7-figure winning product, like straight up. I think this product can do absolutely insane numbers. This product is a hair removing tool. As you know, hair removing tools always sell really good. I'm sure you've seen those ones, the laser hair removal products. Now this product is unlike anything I've actually ever seen. It's literally this little device that you rub anywhere on your body, and what it'll do is it'll clump up that hair and it'll just brush off. So it's super safe, super easy to use, easy to clean. You just run it under water. It's the most convenient thing ever. Like, you can take it traveling, super portable, super light, super small, and it doesn't actually get rid of your hair from the root. It just gets rid of it as you would with shaving. So that's actually really good for your skin too. All around, I think this product is a killer, and the best part is the price is insanely cheap for what it is. So $5.90 if you order 1 to 199 pieces, which means we can make an insanely high profit margin. I couldn't find a proper listing on AliExpress, so I had to go the Alibaba route, and now I have to contact the supplier to get a hold of the orders, which can sometimes be a hassle, but luckily I am gonna have to use a little bit of my network for this, because I do have some great suppliers across the US, China, the UK, and Canada. Now, to make this fair, because I said I wanted to do this from scratch without my connections and network, I wanna give anybody watching this video access to my top suppliers who are sourcing me this product and who source me all my products. So if you guys want that, you can head down below. You can find my Instagram, there'll be a link, or I'll throw it up on the screen somewhere here. You can go ahead and DM me on Instagram if you want those private suppliers. If you also want to have a chat about how you can get started with dropshipping and e-commerce, just like I've been doing in this video, but at an even higher level, with me and my team walking you through exactly what it takes to build a successful e-commerce brand from scratch. I also do have a mentorship program, which we are taking a big leap with this year, and we've already opened a bunch more slots of availability. Now, I don't work with absolutely everybody, so we have a free discovery call. First link down below if you guys do want to book in, have a chat, see if we're a good fit to work together. But yeah, nonetheless, this is the product. I'm super stoked about it too. I'm thinking TikTok ads is going to be the only play with this one. We can try it on Facebook over time, but TikTok is going to be insane for this. First of all, beauty products, that niche, it blows up. It does so crazy on TikTok, both organic and paid. For the sake of the challenge, we're going to go straight into paid, because we don't have time to make tons of videos, go out and shoot them, order the product in, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go straight to the paid ad side of TikTok, and I'll show you how to launch the entire campaign. Also, clear before and afters. So not using this product and then all of a sudden using this product and having baby soft, smooth skin after using it is going to make the perfect video on TikTok that I can almost guarantee right now will be able to get sales. But we'll have to wait and see if I'm right. Now, I know I just had a time lapse going for me doing my product research stuff, but I want to show you exactly how I found this product. And so this is a software called Bandsbox. It's actually a spin-off of Bands Off Ads, which if you guys have seen me before, it's a company that I've used for video ads and all that kind of stuff, any type of creative work that I need done. They now have this new platform called Bandsbox, which is actually pretty crazy. You can go ahead and filter for anything. So they throw on so many winning products on here every single day. And actually, as you can see, the products are quite good. You've probably seen many of these do tons of orders and you've seen successful stores selling them. That's because they vet each and every product that comes onto their platform with a paid team of top tier product researchers. Now you can go to the category, you can filter by any category you want. Beauty was the one that I was looking in. You can choose the platform, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you like. TikTok ads is killing it right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click TikTok to show you a quick example. And as you can see, here's the anxiety ring. I know this for a fact it's been selling well. I have good friends selling this product right now and hitting some pretty crazy numbers monthly. Let me click onto view product. And the cool thing about Bandsbox is they show you exactly when the product was uploaded. They allow you to download assets like video creatives and all the photos and content you'd ever need to get started right away, show you what platform they recommend you sell it on, and you can even go ahead and view competitors' ads. Like if I click this link here, it'll take me straight to the TikTok ad, which is pretty nuts that you can do all of this right off their platform. Of course, they give you a description of exactly what the product is, the average selling price, cost of goods, and your profit margin too, which is key. And then right away, they give you the AliExpress link, the Amazon link, and the competitor store link. So Bandsbox has been a true hero for me, not only in this challenge, but over the past little while with my rapid testing efforts. If you guys do want to check them out, it'll be linked down below in the description again. I'll have a discount code or something going for you guys. So I'm gonna reach out to the CEO. I know him personally. I'm gonna see if I can set something up because this truly is a great platform that I'm using all the time. And if any of you guys are interested, I want you to have a piece of that too. But all in all, good work guys, because I'm super stoked to launch this product. I don't wanna get ahead of myself here, but I can almost guarantee this product will sell. Just from what I've seen with TikTok ads and what products do well and what creatives do well over the past few weeks, I'm super stoked beyond belief here. But now I'm like low-key regretting even starting this challenge because this product might be so damn good that I might just give away an absolute gem here.
What the hell are you talking about?
That I could be running and making a ton of money before posting, but oh well, I've already committed and you guys are gonna get the benefit of seeing how this does and potentially replicating a store for yourself or adding other products in the niche. There's just so many possibilities of what you could get out of this video and where you could go from here. A quick update for you guys on the private suppliers, as they did get back to me. We can actually source this product for $6 USD. I'm super excited. This is absolutely insane news for the challenge. I'm stoked. And they also told me that they have another dropshipper selling this in their factory and order volume is going crazy. It's spiking up right now. So that's an amazing indicator. And another huge tip for you guys: build your supplier list, get in contact with great suppliers, and you can literally ask them if a product is moving, if it's selling in their factory, it's going straight to the source, and figuring that out before you test a product. Additionally, you can ask them to send you winning products that they know are selling for sure, and that you'll have the upper hand over anybody else by just doing this one simple thing with your supplier. All right guys, so now you know what time it is. We need some video ads and we need them done quickly. The best way to get video ads done quickly is to obviously just use an agency that can express deliver them and scrape content online and have viral videos made, delivered within 24 hours. And one crazy platform for that is called Drop Videos. Number one, I've been using them for a while, and number two, they kindly reached out and offered to sponsor this video, so shout out to them. They're a full service creative agency that does all the work required when it comes to making viral video ads for Facebook and TikTok ads. Now, of course, you don't have to use them. There are other agencies that do similar things, but I've found great results with these guys' ads in particular, and we'll see if it holds true for the challenge. Now, being completely transparent and honest, in the position that I currently am with dropshipping and e-commerce, normally with a product like this that I'm very confident will work, I'll actually go directly reaching out to influencers and content creators to have them make TikTok ads for me. This usually costs a lot of money, but it works well for me because I already have a lot of people in my network that are really good content creators and make excellent product videos. And I don't mind reinvesting money that I've made from dropshipping and e-commerce to buy better and better creatives for my brands. So here we are on the Drop Videos website. They have, of course, their viral ads, their TikTok ads, story ads, thumbnails, bulk deals, you know, the whole 9 yards. But I'm just gonna scroll down because I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 3 story and TikTok ads. It's actually 30% off right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick these guys up. As you can see, obviously these ads are included with video editing, script writing, 15 seconds running time, which is ideal for TikTok, And of course, you get 3 viral vertical ads optimized for TikTok's aspect ratios. You also have a logo watermark, perfect for branding so that other competitors can't rip off your ads and start making a bunch of money with them. And you can also post these organically on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Stories, Instagram Stories, and the list goes on of other places where you could place these. So an excellent investment when getting started, no doubt. And as you can see with the Express package, we were actually able to get this in 1 day. They're gonna speed it up for me, so it's even less than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and order these right now. And by the way, I'll have them linked down below if you guys do wanna check them out. Now let's get on to the next step. And so if you're wondering why we haven't built the store yet, pro tip for you guys, always order your ads or get your ads in the works before you start the store. Because the store can be done in a matter of hours, even less if you're really good. Now, if you do want to make them yourself, then by all means, the order doesn't really matter. For me, when I'm building new businesses, always ads first, then store, especially if I want to launch new products very, very quickly, like we're doing in this challenge. So, it's now time to throw on my deep work glasses. Shout out Eamon Gaji, my friend absolutely hooked these up. I'm wearing his shirt too, and no, I'm not just his fanboy. He actually sent me this stuff and it's super dope. He's got a great clothing line. Let's jump straight into building this store. Throw on a quick time lapse for you guys because I know you get bored of me just sitting here and talking, but let's get straight to it. Oh wait, actually, I was gonna mention, again, being completely honest and transparent, I normally wouldn't do this part when I'm launching a new product. See, I like to rapid test products, and for me, it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to spend, hours building the store and ordering the ads and all this stuff. I do have a team that works, full-time testing products for me and stuff like that. So I usually have my team create the store. But again, for this challenge, guys, I'm doing everything with my bare hands just for you and to show you that you don't need a team to begin. Just a couple of hands and maybe some deep work Eamon Gaji blue light blockers. "12 hours later." Just kidding. It was like an hour and a half later, if that. But yeah, let me show you guys what I came out with. I'm pretty sure you're all dying to see the outright ecom CEO himself, 7-figure store build. No, I'm just kidding. It's literally just a super basic regular store. But we did do a few things to optimize for conversions. I'll show you. So as you know, I'm gonna be pulling this up on my phone because majority of purchasers come from their iPhone or any kind of phone. Don't want any Android fanboys in my comments now. So as you can see, here's the main page. Named it Buri, just kind of, I don't know, rolled off the tongue and kind of doesn't really make sense, but sounds like it could be like some sort of a beauty brand or something like that. So we're talking about beauty without compromise here, timeless, effortless, sustainable, all the things you look for, of course, when you're buying beauty products. But gotta say, super 2022 up in here, talking about locally sourced materials, fair trade labor, and endless care. Yeah, some of these might be little tiny white lies, but keep in mind, when I'm building a brand, if I'm testing a product on day 1 or day 1 through 7, I need to make it as similar to what I would actually do when I take this into a brand. Because if I don't, how will I know if the results are going to be good? And if I see good results, if the demand is there, people are liking the product, they're liking my pitch, then I can get hard at work in actually making this dream become a reality. So although they're kind of white lies in the beginning, if your intentions are in the right place and you actually intend to do this with the brand, then it's not really a lie, is it? Anyways, down here, basically we just have the product right on the main page, and then any questions or concerns. Literally the most basic site you could imagine. A couple of apps on here. One of them is a currency converter. One of them is Vitals, which I'm always talking about. And that's pretty much it. Reviews, I think, for reviews. I did get some help on the store as well with Nico, because he really wanted to run this challenge with me as well. So yeah, check out his channel down below if you're interested in him. But anyways, let me go over to shop. Nico actually went ahead and added a couple upsells for us, which is really nice because you can occasionally gain more revenue from this, increase your average order value, all that good stuff. And he just picked some hot products that he found to be selling really well right now. And I'd imagine with the app Vitals, he's currently working on some bundles or some stuff like that. It's a little bit incomplete, but it's pretty much everything is set to go right now. So as you can see, here's the product page. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the big reveal. This is what's gonna sell. Here we go. All right, so we have some main images, some before and afters, which is always really key, especially when it comes to advertising on TikTok, okay? Because TikTok loves the before and after. For whatever reason, both in the creatives and on the landing page, it seemed to work very well for me. A couple of those in there, of course, and then just a couple studio photos of the product. Looks pretty clean and simple. Kind of went with a black and white theme with some of the products being that purpley color, as that's pretty much just what we had to go with because my supplier sent me those ones. As you can see, we've got about 30 reviews imported on there, 4.9 stars, not too shabby. Down here we have free worldwide shipping, in stock, ready to ship. They can go ahead and buy with Apple Pay right away, or they can add it to their cart and go through our process. As you can see, there is a bundle going on here through Vitals. Share the experience with your family and friends and save a little bit of money with each purchase. Down below, we have a little drop down for shipping information, and this is all based on the private supplier I'm working with as well, and then our 30-day ironclad money back guarantee that I usually run with on brand new stores when testing. Now if we scroll down a bit, Nico put in some of this top stuff here, just talking about the main selling points. And then we have, again, a picture of a girl holding our product. A key kind of punchline there, never shave again. And then talking a little bit about the technology and the benefits and what it can do for you, allowing the hairs to clump up and break from the surface when rubbed gently on the skin. Also helps to exfoliate, revealing baby smooth skin after a single use, yada. And then exactly how to use it. And then here down below, I did want to show you guys a little bit of a gray hat method. Now, be very cautious when using this method, okay? Because as you guys can see, obviously there's a tweet here of Dua Lipa talking about how smooth her skin is thanks to Burry. And let me tell you, Dua Lipa did not buy from us. Who knows, maybe she bought this product, but not from us. But what we did is we used a website called Fake Tweet Generator, took a picture of her that made sense with the product, and then generated this fake tweet. Now, I don't want a bunch of you guys coming into my comment section and hating on me for this. This is something that's been going around in the ecom community with a few of the top gurus, and it's kind of, kept under wraps, but I kind of want to expose it because it can give you a huge boost in conversions. And again, I'm not saying to go out and put this on your store, to put this on your brand, to do this all the time. I'm saying sometimes you can let it slide when you're testing a new product for the first time. If you plan on paying for influencers and celebrities in the near future, then sure, test it for a couple days. If you're getting a ton of more sales, ton more conversions, then you can start to use some of that money and then go and actually pay for celebrity endorsements and stuff like that. This is kind of just testing to see if a celebrity endorsement would work well, and in my experience, they usually work very well, especially with these fake tweets like this. But again, this is not something I do on my main brands. This is not something I do all the time, so please don't hate on me in the comments. I just really want to show you guys this method, and again, use it sparingly, use it right, because you don't want to deceive your customers, especially when you're building a long-term brand. Maybe throw it up for a day or two if you want to test and see how a celebrity endorsement would do. But the way that I look at it is when I'm testing anyway, I'm happy to refund all my customers, and that's just how I go about my testing. This will be ripped down very soon. Now below that, we have a few basic testimonials talking about the benefits that the product provides and the feelings that it makes you feel. Now below we have a little video we found on YouTube of the product itself, and then our classic ironclad guarantee just laid out a little bit more. And then down below, reviews, pretty lengthy little testimonial styles with great before and after photos, exactly what you're looking for on reviews for a product page like this. So I think we have a pretty killer page here. We have everything set to go. Showed you guys that little gray hat method that you're not gonna find, many other places. Showed you guys how I designed a basic product page for a quick store launch. Stick around, because now I'll show you guys exactly how to launch ads very quickly, very effectively, and from there, hopefully we have one heck of a challenge awaiting us, so don't go anywhere. All right, so we're just gonna be creating a new campaign here, going into the conversion section, as that's what we're looking to do. Rename this campaign to Cold Testing 1. Doesn't really matter what you name it to, just kind of how you want to keep your ads manager nice and organized. I know Nico has a different system, so do I. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn on a CBO for this campaign. I've been liking the CBOs a lot lately, and we're going to go ahead and set the budget to $100 Canadian. You can start with 50. I usually like to start with 100. Really just depends on your budget and how much you're willing to spend right away, but 100's a solid amount for gathering data quite quickly, and that's what I think we're going to go with. Now we're going to be taken to the ad group. So in the ad group, here's where we select our placements. We're going to manually select our placement and just place it on TikTok. We're going to turn off the newsfeed apps and Pangle. Now here we're going to turn off user comments. Now there's a whole other thing you can do where you can, add comments in that are positive and stuff like that, which I might break down in another video. If you are interested, you can always message me or something like that. But as of now, it's just easier if we have the user comments off. And we'll do the same with video download, as we don't want competitors ripping off our advertisements and using it for their own personal gain. Now it's going to come down to creative type. And Nico, what do you usually like to roll with in terms of the automated creative optimization?
I do ACO on, and then I normally start with 3 to 5 videos and then just 3 variations for text. I've been honestly doing that recently and it's been working quite well. So yeah, that's what I'm sticking to.
Awesome. So let's turn ACO on, and we want to go completely broad to start, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
So for the location, we're going to go ahead and do the United States, Canada, and this is obviously a product that is more geared towards females. That being said, there are a lot of males who can use this product. Now, we don't really want to target anyone who's 13 to 17, as their purchasing power probably isn't great enough to actually, probably even have a credit card in the first place. But we're going to go from 18 to 24 to all the way to 55 plus, and just make sure that the people speak English as well. Next thing that we're going to do here is go over to the bottom where it says targeting expansion, and we're going to go ahead and turn that on. And you can split test with it on and off, but we will go ahead and expand it for both gender and age, as if it does think that it can expand to men or people outside of the age range that we set it to, there's a chance that it could do well that way. Now, as far as devices go, I've been seeing some luck with Wi-Fi and then iOS, but I would only recommend testing this if your product and everything else is extremely broad to begin with, because this does narrow it down a little bit for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and go to device model Apple, and then go to Wi-Fi connection. We can obviously test without it, but I'm going to add that right away in the ad group name, so we know that Apple and Wi-Fi. Keep scrolling down here. We can go ahead and set a specific time. So I've been seeing a lot of luck with day parting. With day parting, what you want to do is you want to set it from basically the hours of the day that people are awake and purchasing. So usually that starts anywhere from about 6 a.m. and goes on all the way to about 11 or 11:30. We'll keep it pretty broad and go to 11:30, and we'll just roll with that every day. There's other strategies that you can do depending on specific purchasing times, but for now, this is what's going to work best for an initial test. Now, if we scroll down, nothing else we want to do here, and that looks pretty solid for the ad group. So overall, it's a broad ad group with Apple and Wi-Fi being kind of the only things that we're really messing with. Age is pretty broad. Obviously, we have the gender there is female, Canada, US. Probably add that in as well. Everything looks good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and hit next. Oh, whoops, forgot to add the objectives. What we want to be promoting here is our website, and go ahead and connect the pixel, which came pre-installed when we loaded up Shopify and added TikTok on there. Now for optimization event, this is where we're going to go for complete payment, as that's what we're looking to do. The next thing that we want to do here is enter display name. We're going to call this Crystal Hair Remover. Always nice to name the product. Now, usually I'll throw an image on here, and now we're gonna go ahead and upload our creative material. As you guys can see, I have add 1, add 2, add 3, and add 4. Go ahead and add 1 in right away. Go ahead and add 5 different ad copy text in there. Pretty simple, just going over different offers. And then I like to throw in a catchy one like the future of shaving has arrived, to try to really brand our product. Create that slogan. Now if we scroll down here, we want to keep this on dynamic, as it's going to show different variations that we offered. We're going to go over to standard, and we're going to go down and click shop now, as obviously that's the intention of our ad in the first place. And then for the URL, we're just going to go over to our website. So everything's looking good here. Now that we have the product page link in the URL there, I'm just gonna go ahead and click submit. Just gotta top up the budget real quick. Okay, make sure this part doesn't go anywhere.
yeah, that's what I was thinking right now.
Perfect. Now that we have that all launched up, we're just gonna go ahead and duplicate our existing ad set, and we're gonna do this. Would you say 5?
Yeah, let's do 5.
Okay, let's do 5 more in the existing campaign. We're gonna go into the ad set, we're gonna edit this, right? And we're gonna add more ads. Next thing that we do in here is we go back to the ad group and just keep it broad, same exact ad set, just 5 times over. seems to do the trick for us in our previous testing launches. Bunch of green checks, that means you did something right. Go ahead and click OK. Bang. Now it's just going to be in review for a short amount of time, hopefully not too long, and hopefully when we wake up tomorrow, everything will be active and ready to go, and we'll have some results to show for you guys. But yeah, that pretty much covers the TikTok ads launch strategy setup. So thanks, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, what's up guys? Just stopping in for an update. I just got over to my school. I'm actually doing some work in a conference room with one of my teammates for school. Here's Nick. Say hello, Nick.
Hey.
And yeah, so we actually got some exciting news. We just got a sale, $20 up on the dashboard. And this is actually quite interesting because we did this with only 71 online store sessions, which is why I'm pretty optimistic for the rest of this challenge, because most of that traffic, I'd say a good 40, 50 of them were actually coming onto our site, adding to cart, checking out, but they weren't able to purchase the product yet because we didn't set up the shipping rates, nor did we set up the markets, which is a new feature on Shopify, and I'll get into that in just a second. So we actually had a bunch of missed opportunities on sales. Now that that's all fixed, we have our first sale rolling in. I'm super optimistic for the rest of this day and the rest of this challenge. I'll give you an update at the end of tonight. Peace. All right, so it's currently about 8:45 p.m. right now. We actually did manage to get a second sale, I believe about an hour or two ago. There we go. So about $41 on the dashboard. Keep in mind this is US dollars as well. I am optimistic for the rest of the evening though, because we do have 5 visitors on the site right now. And we've had around 157 store sessions so far. So we'll go over the TikTok Ads Manager and stuff tonight, but I do want to show you guys the analytics right now. And so far, if you guys can see this right now, we're currently rocking a 1.28% conversion rate. We have 11 add to carts, 12 people who've reached checkout, which is above 7%, which is actually very, very good, but a huge drop off to only 2 sessions converted thus far. So tonight, I'm gonna go over some ways that we can optimize our product page and hopefully turn some of those people who are adding to cart and checking out into converting customers. And there you go, just in case you guys couldn't see that. There's the analytics so far. But yeah, just another quick check-in. I'll check in at the end of the night. Hopefully we can get a couple more sales before the ads shut off at around 11:30 p.m. tonight. And then hopefully we can wish for a great day tomorrow. It's not good. Not good at all. All right guys, so day 1 was officially completed. I was traveling home, or not home, but I was traveling back to my family home in Vancouver from the island. That's where I was on the ferry on the last checkup. And as soon as I got home, I honestly got so tired and I just went straight to sleep. So I couldn't give you guys an end of day update right then and there. But here I am now to give you the end of the day update for day 1. Unfortunately, no more sales rolled in. So as you guys can see, we have $41.42 USD up on the dashboard with 211 store sessions, 0.95% conversion rate. And now remember, you're seeing 13 add to carts, 9 checkouts, but only 2 sessions converted. I was mentioning that at the beginning of the day, I forgot to set up the markets and I forgot to set up the shipping rates. Absolute rookie mistake, I know. I was just so busy, I had so much going on. I wanted to film this challenge for you guys and I totally forgot to do that. But then midway through the day, I realized, I was like, wait, why is nobody checking out? Why is nobody purchasing? Because I was constantly monitoring, and I fixed it. As you guys can see, we had 153 store sessions from Canada. A lot of those came early on in the day and none of them could check out. By the way, if you're wondering what I mean by markets and shipping rates, if you go to settings and you go here to markets, you just have to make sure that you set up all the markets that you're allowing people to purchase from. Very simple and easy. If you want to add one, you just click on the top right here that says add market. It's a new feature, but make sure you do it with every new store that you start. And then of course, shipping rates, just as you normally would inside of the shipping and delivery section. I actually went ahead and set them up here, so I'll show you guys what the rates are. So click on manage rates, you'll see the rates for the different countries. So primary markets for us is the USA and Canada, but we also can ship to the rest of the world. So what I did here is I did a good old classic shipping upsell. So of course they get their free express shipping plus tracking, and then that's 3 to 7 business days, and that's completely free. And then if they want to upsell and pay $7.79 USD, they'll get first class priority insured shipping. Now this is actually true because I've worked out this deal with a supplier. A lot of times people will straight up scam and not do, a lot of times people won't actually provide these services and just charge extra for them. which can be okay, but you need to make sure that your shipping is actually really, really good and you're not misleading customers too much when you do something like this. Nonetheless, this shipping is a couple dollars more expensive for me, but I'm able to charge $7.79 because it has higher perceived value and even turn a bit of profit on that shipping rate for me. So it's a quality upsell right there. But I do actually have some more bad news that I have to share with you guys. And I was so busy yesterday visiting with my family and everything, so I didn't really have time to come on and give another update. And also I didn't give another update because, well, we just didn't get any more sales. So as I click on to the 25th here, which was the second full day, as you can see, we had $0 in sales. 288 store sessions, 13 add to carts, 4 reached checkout, but nobody converted. And this is really disheartening because day one, we thought we was going well. We had 2 sales up on the dashboard, and probably half the day we couldn't even have people checking out. So we thought, we would definitely see an increase in purchases the following day now that the markets and the shipping's all set up, and then bang, this happens. So taking a quick look at the daily P&L for the 2 days that we have so far, and by the way, this is just an Excel sheet. Let me know if you want it down in the description, but it's super simple. I like to use these for my launcher, my test stores and stuff like that, my challenge stores. But as you guys can see, it basically just tracks your expenses, ad spend, fees, product cost, sales, revenue, etc. So the date, the 24th, which was day one, we had $14 in expenses, which was the domain. We had about $80 in ad spend. Again, this is all USD. It was actually $100, but that's Canadian. I like to keep track of everything in US dollars when it comes to the spreadsheet. And as you guys can see, we had $12 in product costs. So each product's costing us about $6. The sales were $41, as you saw on the dashboard, leaving us with a gross profit of $29 and a net profit of negative $54. Ouch. And then the next day, we had a net profit of negative $80, as in we just had straight up no sales, and we spent through all the entire ad budget. So all in all, we are net negative $146. This challenge is off to a very rocky start, but I guess we can only go up from here. And I'm glad this is happening because I want to show you guys that business is not always linear, especially in the first couple of days, especially in the beginning of a new startup, a new dropshipping store. You're going to experience these fluctuations. And the important thing is to not get discouraged. Keep looking at the data, keep improving, and keep going from here, which is exactly what you guys are going to see if you stick around for the rest of this video. Because I'm confident we can turn this challenge around. It's a bit disheartening right now, but I promise you we'll be able to turn this around. And one of the ways we're going to do that is look into selling a new product. We need to be rapid testing. We need to be pivoting quickly if the products aren't working. So I'm already going to get looking at a bunch of new products, and I'll update you guys when I start building a store or I find a new product that I want to launch part of this challenge. But before that, I want to tap into the metrics on the TikTok Ads Manager and show you guys what kind of results we're getting from the ads that we launched. So as you can see, here's the cold testing campaign for both days. We ran through about $200 Canadian in ad spend so far. Just from an overall view, because all the ad groups are the same, we can see the CTR is about 1.68%, which actually isn't too bad, and we're getting 452 clicks. So if we jump into the ad groups, you can see overall that the CPC is relatively low. It's usually under 50 cents Canadian, which is pretty solid. CPMs are a little higher than I would like, but again, very doable to make profit with. And overall, we have 452 clicks to our website for less than $200 Canadian, which is pretty solid. The metrics across the board thus far on TikTok ads seem pretty promising. Now it's just going to be a matter of getting our product to work, getting people to actually convert. So with that being said, let's do a quick diagnosis of what we can improve. So heading back over to the Shopify analytics, we can see that there's a huge drop off between carts, checkouts, and purchases. Obviously, some of that's accounted for when people couldn't actually purchase, but in general, we're losing a lot of people along the way. Now, I don't think it's the price. That's the first thing I would go to. So actually, just before I jumped on this camera, I decided to change the price to $39.97. Now, we had this at $19.99. So what you're probably thinking is, how the hell are you gonna get sales if you literally double the price? And what I'm saying is, you don't always have to lower the price. Because the price was so low and I wanted to make sales quickly, we might have actually had the opposite effect. Now, a lot of times when consumers see a premium product, a premium branded website, but they see a product that is so cheap when it clearly should be worth more, they decide not to buy because they don't feel like it's the real deal. So now if I'm charging $40, they'll know that it's actually the real deal. It's a premium product and it fits with the pricing of a lot of better, more recognizable brands. So I think that $40, this could actually sell more than it would at $20, which is pretty crazy. And I've seen this time and time again with lots of high perceived products. So that's the first optimization we're gonna jump into and make right then and there. Now the next thing, we're just gonna quickly do a brief diagnosis of the product page and see what we can change. And I won't bore you with, me making all the little details and stuff. But what I'm probably gonna do right off the bat here is I'm probably going to add another 1 or 2 products in. And these are gonna be other beauty related products that I could hit with upsells, cross sells, bundles, all that kind of thing. If we can increase the average order value, we may only need 1 or 2 sales for the entire day to be profitable for selling bundles of 2, 3, 4 things and so on and so forth. So that's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. The second thing is we're lacking reviews. So I want to throw in a bunch more reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape the internet for more content and more reviews on this product. And the last thing here is the photos are quite bland. I mean, we have a couple transformation pics, but we don't have enough studio pics or good lifestyle pics of people happy and using the product. So again, that's going to require more internet scraping. And lastly, the copy's pretty decent. Never shave again using nanocrystalline technology. Bleem Magic Hair Eraser allows the hairs to clump and break from the surface when rubbed gently in the skin. This process also helps exfoliate, revealing baby smooth skin after a single use. But what I'm probably gonna do is resize this GIF down here, add some text on the left-hand side. It's looking a little bit blank. Again, sharpen up on the testimonials. I could definitely add more reviews, which I always say reviews is so important. So I need to be an advocate of that and show it on my own sites. The guarantee there still looks pretty good. Overall, the product page is not too bad. I am thinking I'm gonna add in a video. So I have to either scrape the internet for that or Amazon Prime the product quickly over to me right now and start filming a video with it that I can actually post on here or have somebody on my UGC team do that as well. And when I say video, I just mean like an embedded 5-minute video demonstrating using the product, exactly what it does, unboxing it, all that kind of stuff. Definitely helps to boost conversions for products like this. But now with the difference in the price, once I add all those things, I think we can definitely give this a better shot for today and the following day. And by then, if we still are having very, very poor results, I'll check back in with you guys and we'll have pivoted to another product entirely. And that's the game of dropshipping. You have to rapid test, you have to go quick, you have to try and do everything you can to optimize a product and get it to break even or profitable. But if it doesn't work, no strings attached, no hard feelings, you simply move on to the next product, repeat the process, and hopefully you can hit a gold rush. All right, so it's been a couple hours. You're not gonna believe how I actually landed on the next product we're gonna sell. I literally took a break from making the optimizations and the changes to the existing website for the Magic Hair Eraser, scrolling through TikTok, and I found a product on there that I'm like, damn, we have to sell, and I'm super, super optimistic about this. So let me show you guys this video real quick.
Eyes and their words are really clear, so beat it, just beat it. Just clean it, or pass to the check, just clean it. Daily looks like beat it.
All right, so this video already has 25K likes. It literally popped up on my For You page. And it makes a lot of sense. It's a product that you just rub on your hair and it instantly makes it curly and wavy for dudes who have straight hair and stuff like that. I'd imagine it could also be used for girls who want curly or wavy hair too. So it's a perfect broad product. It has that wow factor. It has a clear before and after, and I think it'll go crazy on TikTok with the right creatives. I could even order it in and use it on myself as my hair is a bit wavy. It's starting to get a bit longer and I feel like I could be a good candidate to make UGC for this. So let me show you guys the AliExpress page for this real quick as well. And as you guys can see, this product is $2.80 on AliExpress, which is gonna leave us with a killer profit margin. And I think with the right creatives, this could absolutely pop. So I'm super excited. Don't go anywhere, stick around. This challenge is about to heat up. Just made all the changes for the hair eraser too, so hopefully we get some crazy results on that towards the end of the day. And this will be launching first thing tomorrow morning. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get on building this store right away. I'm gonna outsource some of my teammates here at Outright Ecom to help me work on this and get this going so that we can guarantee the launch for tomorrow morning. And I'll check back up with you guys when we're launching the ads. All right guys, so we're back and I'm excited to show you guys the first iteration of the store here. So it's pretty clean and simple. Nico and I called this hairy styling. As you guys can see, this is the curly hair dryer diffuser product that we're selling. So this is really all we need to go ahead and test the product. Again, very, very similar to the first product that we showed you guys. Nothing new here, but it looks quite cool, except this time we've added a lot more reviews. So hopefully that'll help with conversions. And again, I'm very, very optimistic about this product. And as far as TikTok ads go, don't want to bore you with the whole setup process again, because we basically did the exact same thing. So as you guys can see here, here's the CBO cold testing for $100, which is set to launch tomorrow at midnight, or I guess tomorrow at 6 a.m. since we are doing the day parting strategy. And as far as ad groups this time, we decided to roll with just one ad group, but an ACO format. So basically what that means is there's a bunch of different ads inside of here, which we did get by splicing up a bunch of content online and also going through drop videos. So again, very, very simple, very similar strategy to the first product that we ran with. So there's all the ads, there's the ad group, and there's the overall campaign. Super stoked for tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some great results with both stores and see where we can go from there. So make sure you guys stick around, because this challenge is about to heat up. All right guys, so it's day 4 now, and I'm here to show you the absolutely brutal results from day 3. But things are starting to pick up, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so no surprises here. Day 3, $0 in sales yet again. That's 2 days in a row with $0 in sales. Can I even call myself a dropshipper anymore? Anyways, another $80 USD in ad spend, straight down the drain, $226 in the hole. Ouch. But it's now day 4. And remember how we launched that new product today? Let's check out the results. So here's the TikTok ads platform. I'll just briefly go over it. We've already spent $80 Canadian, which is like $67 US. I powered this sucker right off because we have $2.52 cost per click, which is absolutely ridiculous, way too high, a CPM of $14. After doing a little bit more research into this product, I found that there are a lot of people selling it. It's pretty saturated. Although I thought the creatives were pretty good, the product's been around for a very long time, which is driving up the CPMs, along with a bunch of other factors. So always do your research, go a little bit more in depth before you find a product. For me, I like to see a product and I feel like I know that it's gonna sell and do really well and just jump into it right away, but that isn't always the case, and a lot of the times you'll lose a lot of money up front if you look at products this way. So no matter how experienced you are, remember to always look at them objectively. Don't bring any of your personal biases into them just because you like the product or you would use the product. I definitely did that a little bit with this product, but nonetheless, you can see we had 32 clicks, an absolutely brutal CTR of 0.57%, and just all across the board, no sales there. But let me pull up the dashboard for today, and thus far we have $121.67 USD on the dashboard. So far we are profitable. Again, these 3 orders came from the existing product that we were selling, so the magic hair eraser. So if you disregard that whole failure with the hair diffusing product, we're actually profitable today, and I'll give you an update at the end of the day so you'll see exactly how the day goes, and hopefully we can get another sale or 2 before the end of the day, and maybe, just maybe, hit a break-even day, setting us up for hopefully our first profitable day tomorrow. I'm still very optimistic that we can hit $1,000 in profits in these 7 days, but we're gonna have to make some drastic moves going into day 5, 6, and 7. I'll give you an update at the end of today or tomorrow morning. I'll catch you there. All right, I'm just getting ready to leave back to my home on the island, but man, do I have some exciting stuff to show you guys on what's been going on today. So I'm gonna go pack this car and then I'll get right to it. All right guys, so I'm back in my Victoria house on the island right now. The ferry was a bit delayed, so it took a lot longer than I expected to get here, but I got some results to show you, so don't go anywhere. All right, so first and foremost, we have to wrap up what happened with day 4. So all in all, we spent $144 on ads, and this includes the other product that we tested that we turned off halfway through because it was a flop. But we actually started to make some sales with the original product, and we ended the day with $121 in revenue. Still a 4th day in the negatives with a net profit of around negative $50 USD, leaving us with total expenses of $439 and a total revenue of just $163. At this point in time, we're net negative $276. But here's where things start to get interesting. It's like 1:30 a.m. in the morning right now. Again, ferry was later than expected, but this is the end of day 5. So I'm going over these results right now, and then I'm probably going to launch a new campaign. So end of day 5, we ended with $120 in ad spend. Decided to increase the budget a little bit more about halfway through today because we were getting some pretty good results right off the bat. Now again, we're getting this product really, really cheaply from one of my suppliers, so that's about $36 at $6 a piece in product cost, a total sales of $182 today, gross profit of 146, and officially broke into profits with a net profit of $20 today. So, you know, it's a small profit today, but I'm really optimistic about tomorrow and the following day. We are still net negative $255, which really hurts, but we're gonna have to pull some pretty drastic stuff moving forward. But now that I see the product is profitable, we're getting sales, we're getting it to work, we made those optimizations on the product page, I feel that without tampering with the budget as much like we did today, if we just increase it now and we leave it for tomorrow, hopefully we can see some good results, and then maybe double again for the following day, and maybe, just maybe, break that $1,000 in profit. So just to show you guys the analytics on Shopify today, so as you guys can see, we have $182 up on the dashboard here with 184 online store sessions, 3.26% conversion rate. Definitely want to increase the add to carts a bit more moving forward, so we're gonna have to look into what optimizations we can make again. But overall, we had 6 sessions of those convert, which is actually pretty solid. A couple of them were straight from the checkout, which means that those people either paid PayPal or some sort of express checkout form. The average order value is pretty low, so might need to look into more upsells and bundles and bulk discounts and stuff like that, because if we can bring that up, we'll be able to become even more profitable. But for now, $30 isn't horrible, as that's pretty much the selling price of the product itself. So most of our visitors are actually from Canada, which I find quite interesting as well, because usually when I do these challenges, and usually just in general, the mass market comes from the US. I mean, we are targeting just the US and Canada with the TikTok ads, but for whatever reason, Canadians are really hopping onto the site and purchasing. So with that, guys, I'm gonna jump into the ads platform on TikTok, and it was set to about $150 Canadian, which was that $120 USD for day 5, because remember, I increased it about halfway through the day. But for tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and increase this to $200, and we'll see how things play out. It'll be nice to get the $200 evenly allocated and spent across the day, as opposed to me just jumping in and increasing the budget halfway through the day. If you're wondering why for the day though, it says our CPA was $30, that's because one of the purchases mistracked. And that happens from time to time, especially with iOS 14 tracking and all that kind of stuff. Pixels tend to misfire here and there. So it shows we only got 5 conversions on the TikTok ads platform, but of course we actually got 6. Now the CPMs were starting to rise a little bit, which is a little bit of a cause for concern, and we'll see how that plays out tomorrow with the increase in budget. But hopefully, because we're not increasing the budget halfway through the day, it'll better allocate the spend, and it'll figure out how to drive those CPMs down even lower. So if we can get that cost per click to 50 cents or lower, which is kind of my target right now, that would be an insanely profitable metric for us to hit. All right, I'll shut up with all the analytical stuff now. I'm gonna get off to bed. Everything's launched and in place for tomorrow, so I'll update you guys at some point tomorrow. Peace.
All right, guys, quick recap of day 6 of the challenge, and man, we finally started hitting those numbers we've been waiting for. As you can see up on the dashboard here, we did $481 in sales yesterday. It currently is the next day, and man, oh man, we got some great results today going so far, but you'll have to wait for those. So $481 on the dashboard, that's USD, of course. Now I'm excited to show you guys the P&L for March 29th, which is day 6 of the challenge. So as you guys can see, we spent $159, so we ramped up to $200 Canadian in ad spend, which is 159 USD, of course. Merchant fees are getting up there because we did $481.98 in revenue. Of course, a product cost of $30, shout out my supplier, always keeping us very, very lean, and then $451 in a gross profit and $277 net profit. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So think about it. I love this P&L sheet so far because it shows negative, 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 slightly profitable, and now we're starting to hit those numbers where we're actually making pretty solid money off a brand new store. And this is exactly how dropshipping goes. Obviously, I have experience and expertise and I can get to this point pretty quickly, but this reminds me of how my journey began. Failed store, failed store, failed store, you know, semi-successful store, and then all of a sudden starting to do well. And I hate when people over-glorify how quickly and easily you can make profits. I hope thus far this challenge is showing you guys that it's actually quite difficult and requires a lot of time, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, optimization, and determination in order to finally break into profits. Like, let's just say we made $277 every single day for $30, meaning the store stayed at this exact point and didn't improve. That's $8,310 every single month net. Think about that. We're already at a pretty crazy point, but of course, this challenge, the goal was to get to $1,000 in profit in a single week. We are still gunning for that out here on the last day, and you'll see some crazy stuff coming up next. But just take that in, $8,310 per month. We're already making that kind of money with a brand new store on day 6. And of course, breaking down the totals so far, total expenses of $805, total revenue $827, and finally we've broken even and actually got up to $22 in profit overall for the challenge thus far. So tomorrow, or I guess today, the last day of the challenge, is gonna have to be a very, very big day if we wanna hit our target. But we may have just wrapped up the ad budget a little bit. Talk soon. All right, so checking in, it's the last day of the challenge. Currently just on my way home from school right now, and just pulled up the Shopify dashboard, and what I can see here, we currently have 2 active carts and 1 person checking out. Hopefully these can come through as purchases. The day's going decent so far. It's only 6 o'clock, but we tend to get some sales picking up in the evening. As you can see, we're at $389 USD on the dashboard. So you can hope for a few more sales, hopefully a few more double orders as well before the end of the day. We have 370 online store sessions so far, and it's starting to pick up hopefully towards the end of the day in the evening here. So I'm pretty excited for where we can go with this. Hopefully the people on the store check out right now so we can get a couple extra sales. But yeah, I'm gonna whip it home and I'll see you soon. All right guys, so the challenge is officially complete, but we still have a lot of stuff to go over. Of course, let's go over the numbers. Let's see exactly how much profit I made, especially on this last day. And I'll give you a few very, very key insights into this challenge that weren't shown up until now. So don't go anywhere. This is gonna be huge. All right, so first things first, we had a total of $1.32 thousand USD up on the dashboard here with a total of 30 orders. Actually, no, that's not right. I'm gonna be honest, it's a couple days later because I got super tired. The challenge was super draining. So that's why this week is at 1.32K. See this month. Oh, and we're actually into a new month. It's now April. So let me just pull up the profit sheet so you guys can see all the numbers behind this challenge real quick. All right, and so we're back into the sheet here. Very, very basic sheet. Like I mentioned before, super, super easy to plug in numbers when you're testing products and see your results and stuff like that. Later down the line, you can get into more complex forms of accounting. But in the very beginning, this has worked very, very well for me and kept it to 1 to 2 minutes per day in terms of tracking everything. So super awesome. If you guys want it, let me know. I can leave it in the description or something like that for you guys as well. But as you guys can see, on the last day, we bumped up to $200 in ad spend, and we finished with $659 in sales on the dashboard. That left us with a net profit of $307. Imagine that, right? Imagine making $300 passively every single day, and that's pretty much where this store was at. But if you're wondering, I did halt the ads, so I'm no longer continuing it. And you're probably thinking, that's crazy. Why wouldn't you make at least $300 and continue scaling this per day in profit? And this ties into one of the biggest learnings and takeaways from this challenge that I want to project onto you guys. And that is, make sure you're getting your content from the right places. It's not stolen, it's not copyrighted, it's not somebody else's that you don't have access to. Because at the end of this challenge, this was like 2-3 days ago now, I sat down, I was like, okay, do I want to continue running this product? Metrics are looking really good. I think I could actually take this into a 6-figure store in no time. And as I started to, delve a little bit deeper into the product, the competitors, the whole research side of things, I then found out that all of the content I've been using pretty much was actually that of another brand's. And we are very, very lucky that we did not get taken down in this time period and we were able to test the product. But some of the content on the website, in fact, most of it was copyrighted content. Now, it's not necessarily my fault per se, although I didn't do my due diligence. And again, I apologize for that, but I was on a very, very tight timeline with this challenge and I wanted to get it done in a short amount of time as possible, which normally I would do that research up front if I'm starting a brand. Basically, my supplier just sent me a portfolio of content to use when I was building the website and stuff like that. And they had just taken this content from another established brand. And that happens all the time with suppliers. So every time you're working with a supplier, an agent, getting stuff from AliExpress, make sure the content is uniquely theirs and you have access to use it, because a lot of times they'll just grab content from all over the internet and that'll help them sell their product and you'll use their content and you can get in trouble for it. So write that down because it's really, really important. But anyways, back to the profit sheet here. So all in all, even after the $200 net profit day and then the $300 net profit day, the 3 last green days there, we still ended with just a net profit of $263. And that's because of all the times we went negative earlier on in this challenge. But this gives a very accurate representation of what it's actually like to launch a winning product in the first 7 days. You're going to see some negatives, you're going to slowly break into positives, and from here, this is usually the turning point on whether you start scaling or not. For those reasons, plus more, which I'll talk about in a second, is why we did not continue scaling this brand. But I still might, and I'll touch on that in just a moment as well. But first things first, we lost the challenge. So my goal was to do $1,000 in net profit in these 7 days, and I fell short of that by a substantial margin. So I need to hold myself accountable, and what I've decided to do is give away 3 custom-built Shopify dropshipping stores built by my team and I, much like the store that you saw in this challenge, but even better because we'll have more time to optimize it for you. So if you guys want to grab one of those, I'll be doing a random selection for the giveaway, and I'll announce the 3 winners on my next week's video. All you have to do is drop a comment, something insightful, something you liked about this video down below. Also, smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Those 3 things, you're automatically entered. Now, don't think I forgot about last week's winner, as I do give one of these stores out every single week, and the winner is Buzzed. So congratulations, Buzzed. All you have to do is shoot me a DM on Instagram and we'll get right in the works of setting up this store for you completely free. Now don't go anywhere, take out a notepad and pen because I'm about to give you the most value in this video right now. Okay, so besides the whole content thing, some other key insights that I'm taking away from this challenge, again, has to do with the supplier, and that's making sure you're working with the best supplier, the fastest shipping, and the lowest product cost. It can make all the difference between you becoming profitable, breaking even, or going negative on any given day, especially in the launch phase, but also later on when you're moving more and more volume of the product. So you want to make sure you have that set up right from the jump. And in order to do this, again, I've talked about it before, build your list of suppliers, constantly message through them, try to get the best price and the best shipping, have them send you videos or pictures of their warehouse, make sure everything's up to the par, make sure the product quality is good, order in a sample, yada, yada, yada. You guys get the point. But that is huge because I had a few suppliers hit me back for this challenge and say the product was going to cost me $10, $9, $12, but we kept searching and we found one of our top suppliers to give it to us for $6 with 7-day shipping at the latest. So that basically made our profitable days. If we were paying $12 plus for this product, we wouldn't able to be nearly as profitable in the final 3 days of the challenge. Now the next thing, I did a little bit of stuff off camera just because it's hard, you know, it's super draining to always film myself and run this challenge, and I hope you guys understand that. So some of the stuff I was doing off camera, but I want to explain that right now. One of them was I was playing around with the TikTok ads a bit, okay? So at one point, I launched a worldwide campaign just to see what kind of CPMs we'd get. I was constantly turning off and on campaigns, duplicating them, stuff like that. Because right now with TikTok, it's not as stable as Facebook, and even Facebook isn't that stable. And what I mean by that is the CPMs are all over the place. So sometimes you just need to play around, relaunch a new campaign. I mean, one of the days, I think it was day 4 going into day 5, all of a sudden the CPMs tripled on us. So I woke up and I was like, what the heck is this? Traffic's way too expensive. So I turned off that campaign, duplicated it, started a new one, and we were back down to the same CPMs we were getting before. So it's really, really weird. But don't give up if you see stuff like that happening. Just react quick and try a bunch of different things to try to get those CPMs back down. And that's what I've been noticing a lot with TikTok lately. When you start to see some success, when you're validating the product, when you're getting demand, you're getting orders coming in, you should try to take those ads and put them onto Facebook ads as well, especially if you're starting with TikTok, right? Because you might as well try. A lot of TikTok ads work very well on Facebook too. You wouldn't be surprised. And if it works, well, now you have 2 forms of advertising that are potentially bringing you revenue and ultimately profit for your company, which could get you out of the launch phase and into a scaling phase at a much, much faster rate. And if one of them ever crashes or burns, at least you have another one ready to go. And a lot of TikTok winners will also perform well on Facebook, granted they have the right ad creatives. So make sure you do that. I didn't do that in the challenge because I ran out of time, but I might still do that. And that brings me back to what I was saying before. So as of right now, I'm no longer running this brand, but after more research, when I get my team behind it, when we optimize the landing page and we start spending more time on everything, I might actually go for a relaunch and also test Facebook ads. If I do that, I will be making another video. Don't worry, I'll be breaking down everything and keeping you guys super updated with more case studies and stuff like that. Also, I've been getting a lot of people asking me lately about my mentorship program, my education company, stuff like that. And basically, we're taking a big leap this year. If you guys are interested in working one-on-one with me and also having my team and all our resources behind you, you can go ahead and click the first link down below if you're interested. We'll have a chat. We'll see if you're a good fit to work with us. And if not, no worries, no harm, no foul, right? But if you want the opportunity to speak to us, please go ahead and book a chat with us and we'll see what we can do for you. Also, let me know what you thought of this challenge video. I don't normally make them a lot because it is a lot of work, guys. But I really, really hope you guys got some value out of it. if you did, and if this video does well, you guys give me a lot of likes, I'm super down to do more of these and put everything on the line for you. Maybe the next one will be a TikTok versus Facebook ads challenge or something like that. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for all the support. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Share it to a friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Peace out.
Perfect.